So now we're going to do what we call Tailors tacks. So what are Tailors tacks? Essentially, you're going to thread a needle with the brightest color you can find. A lot of this pre-planning prep part that we're going to do for our muslin is going to require just some bright thread colors, and that way you can tell the difference between different markings. A Tailor's tack is essentially you taking thread. You're not going to knot it at the end, so it's going to be loose at the end. And you run it through these darts, these dart markings. All these things that we place little holes in, you're going to run it through there. And you're going to run it through long enough, and I'll show you why. So first, I'm just going to lift it up. I'm just going to place it right inside that circle, and you're going to pull it through. And you see how long that is? That looks really long, but I'm going to show you why that length is important. Then you're going to cut right through. You're going to do that for each of these little circle areas, not the slashes, only the circle areas. Okay, so this is what it looks like when we've made all our marks. So now you're probably thinking, okay, I made all these marks, I have all this thread hanging, what am I to do? So actually what you do now is you'll see, and you have to make sure that you keep this down, you'll see that these marks transfer to the other side. So what I'll do first is I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to look at where all the marks were made with my thread. And I'm going to then just make little corresponding circles. Okay. I'm going to true those circles. Basically, I'm going to connect that point. And as you can see, they're starting to look like what? They're starting to look like those darts. But I'm still not ready just yet to take those things out. Okay, I'm going to flip it back over. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to open up very slowly. And now we see the reason. The longer the thread, the more distance you'll have between, and then you just snip right through it. Be careful that you're not cutting too far up this way so that you'll have just enough space to cut. And you're gonna go in and do that straight through. So I'm gonna do that to all the points. And just cut it so that I still have the Tailor's tacks on the other side. And you're probably saying, well, why didn't we just retrace it? Well, this A is quicker, and B, you want to learn how to do this method and technique, because remember, when you get to the main fabric, you're not going to be able to have as many visible markings as you are on the muslin. On the muslin, it's fine, you can write all over it. But on the actual fabric, you can't have all those tailor's marks, all those markings, because it doesn't look good, doesn't look professional, doesn't look clean. So as you can see, now we have that full bodice, and you can see that center front line. And we can see how we have a lot of the markings that have been replaced. So we have our... Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Videos are uploaded weekly covering dressmaking, fashion, lectures, and more.